everybody, and welcome to a new episode of Chogokin. And then we have reached the last episode of this Venus GO series, and today we will talk about the final transformation of Venus Ace GX12MAG Mazinger Angels Queen of Gold. Ooh, whoa. Oh. What? Anyway, you should know the Mazinger Angels manga is a mega mix of all Go Nagai series. In fact, at the call of the prayer of God Mazinger's Lady Hyla is June, who is called back in time with her Mazinger Angels Venus, precisely during the New Empire. And only Venus is able to extract the stuff from the rock to possess the divine power. Oh yeah! And here, Venus Queen of Gold appear, very Egyptian style. So, roll the video. Here we are at the box of this GX12MAG Venus Ace Queen of Gold 2006 model. The box is as small as the GX08MAW Aphrodite A, Snow White, or like the GX08 or GX11. Always with a marble background like the other Mazinger Angels, and with the color of the model, in this case yellow gold. The model on the cover is a little bit stiff posing. However, she's a queen, so a little bit posh. Very Egyptian style with a scepter and a hankach, the key of life. That's precisely Venus used it to awaken the goddess inside her. Goddess that in ancient Egypt is described with a head of hawk. Precisely the queen star in this case. In the background, two pose, one after the transformation and ready to launch the final weapon, Horus Boomerang, a mega falcon like the Trident G7, maybe not. With a grey written Mazinger Angels Venus A Queen of Gold above the logo of the Mazinger Angels manga, and on the bottom we have the logo of the manga Mazinger Angel Z, as we have seen in other models like the GX08MAW and the GX11MAM. On the side we have the Mazinger Angels logo, the solo Chogokin logo and the model name. Above and below the same information. We turn the box, we find the same cover image but with a real color. Above, a summary of what happened in the manga that led us to see Venus Ace turn into Queen of Gold. Under Horus Boomerang, which can be translated as Golden Boomerang, Horus, the name of the Egyptian falcon-shaped divinity, in fact is a giant hawk equipped on the chest and which can be launched as a boomerang. Creating a beam of light can break down more enemy. Beside Venus with the key of life, and from the gem in the center can shoot a very powerful ray, the Golden Flash, that can destroy all enemies. So this scepter, key of life, can also take away the life. In the top, Queen Star Gold. Precisely, the builder has transformed, thanks to the power of the secret object, the key of life, to this sacred Egyptian shape, a oak. We open the box and we find the robot, one set of open hand, one set of closed hands, a golden staff, a Horus Boomerang, one set of pie missile, of course, the Golden Queen Star, one stand-up, one display, one name sticker for the display. Here we are the instruction. As I said the other episode, the instructions are a little bit poor. A miserable piece of paper. In fact, let's put them in comparison with those of the GX12MA. Okay, they are a little bit bigger, but a miserable sheet where they indicated the object and that's it. But everything in color. Ah well, maybe it's a golden sheet. I doubt that. Bandai do something like that? Forget it. Here we are at the display of the GX12MAG Mazinger Angels Venus Ace Queen of Gold. The display is the same as the other Venus, but I will say like all other female robots. We can add the hands and various weapons on it. In front we can apply the name stickers colored in gold. We add the stand-up with a support for the robot. Let's compare it with that one of the GX12MA and see that we are in the same, only mounted reverse. In addition, we don't have anymore the support for the SoC. We put all display of the three Venus together, and as we have seen, that's the GX12 is the lowest because the robot does not have the heels in the shoes. However, the GX12 and the GX12MAG are assembled in the same way. Here we are the Pilder, the Queen Star, golden. The base is a classic Queen Star but colored in gold, with the central fin, two side wings and with the head of Hawk, one of the main gods in ancient Egypt. The head of the Hawk gets up after connecting with the Venus Ace, to become a crow for Venus Queen of Gold. Let's compare it with that one of the GX12MA. The glass has turned from bluish gray to golden grain, and all the red has become golden color, very royalty. Ooh. Side we can see the tip has been shorted to give place to the connection of the Hawk's head. Behind the grid it has been modified because the longer central fin. Below we see better the tip of the Queen Star where it's cutted and connected with a Hawk's head. Let's move on to the Venus Ace GX12MAG Mazinger Angels Queen of Gold robot from 2006. This is how it's come out from the box, and some parts must be added. The boobs, the Opine missile, we add hands, need add just the Queen Star gold, and instead of the antennas the oak head must be raised. Here it is. Let's go and see. The body, the legs and the arm are in metal. The head is a rigid plastic and a soft plastic end. Let's go and see it closely, full of details. We see the silver face with the eyes on fire, red color like the lips, the detail of the golden crown. We see the long and pointed pectoral missile, which many details. The nipples can stretch and rotating like a very perverse. Obviously you can shoot them. On the abdomen we no longer have the Mazinger Angels logo, but on the shoulder we have a bracelet that recalls the art with the wings, the symbol of the Mazinger Angels. On the right leg a golden decoration, on the other side the eye Urus, that is an eyes oak. Very nice this color, all chrome and gold. We have the golden boots with the eel, of course. Behind the usually ugly screw, the button of launch of the missile, the written Made in China 2001, and the classic hole for the scrander, which obviously is not present in this model. We can put the one of the GX12, in fact we can also raise the hair, but in the manga it is clear the scrander is different. It has the shape of Hawk's wing, so different from that one from GX12. We add the Urus boomerang that plays between the teeth and nipples. We have a channel where it is possible to fit it. Very beautiful boomerang with these emerald green parts. We add the scepter, the key of life, with the shape of the heart in the upper part, and we see the central red colored gem. Golden Flash! Let's compare it with the GX12MA, and we see the different coloring, now golden and chrome, before red, orange and chrome. The hands become silver, the central part of the body that was previously chrome now is a golden, and red-orange part now chrome. The joint of the arm from silver to gold, and those of the leg from silver to black. The legs now chromed with the various ornaments and not anymore half red, orange and chrome. Side, we see how long and large the nipples are. Well, also before was very evident, now they are huge, with these mega hooks resting on them. Lucky him. We can see how long the pillar wings are. Obviously, the base of the body is the same, made in China 2001. Let's look closely at the face and we note the shape is the same, color very similar, a little more silver. The color of the eyes are different, now red fire, before gray blue, and the lips more red. The hair are back to dark and shining color, with a crown that stand out a lot, and we are no longer see the cockpit. We are the GX12, and as I said, the big difference are the wheels, but the basic body is identical for all three models. Here we are at the end with the comments and the price. As we said, is a 2006 robot, can be found second-hand and also new, but not so easily. The price is around 11,000 yen, about 170 New Zealand dollars, 95 euros, more or less. I must say I really like this model, very rich of Egyptian history, obviously taken in a Nagayan style. Robot with a very royalty look and interesting appearance, rich of details and with the twisting nipples. Too bad there is no scrum there, it will be the cherry in the top of the cake. If you haven't read the manga Mazinger Angels, I recommend it very much, really very funny and interesting, and you will certainly appreciate this model even more, which I recommended a lot. This was the last episode of this Venus GO series. Even if in the manga there is a 4 Venus, Fire Venus, but not piloted by June. However, we don't have a solo Chogokin of this model. Okay, we hope the international shipments will resume as soon as possible. We continue with another series after Mazinger Z and the Great Mazinger. We will finally have the series that everyone was waiting for. But in a few weeks, always here at Solo Chogokin and Z.